Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys for your love. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We want to say thank you. God bless you. So in today's class we will be making a cupped bustier, also known as corsets. So I have with me here my already drafted basic bodice. Please, if you don't know how to draft the basic bodice, we will drop the link on the description box so as to flow along with us, because you need your basic bodice. Once you know how to draft a perfect basic bodice, you can as well now alter it to any style of your choice. So I want to alter this my basic bodice now to a corset, and this is I'll try as much as possible to simplify it for us, and we will all understand. So the first thing you want to do is to get the midpoint. Please pardon me, I will be using my pencil later. I will not highlight with a marker in case I want to erase or something. So I want to get the midpoint of the shoulder. I have with me here 4.5, so the midpoint will be 2.25. then I will connect to the bust points here. Okay guys, so I have connected the mid shoulder to my bust points, and we want to determine your cleavage length. So you need to determine your cleavage length because this corset is going to have a yoke. So how do you do that? You will, from your neck bone, you measure it down to, your neck bone is 3 by 3. From your neck bone is 3 by 3. So you just place your tape on the neck bone and try to measure it down to wherever you want your yoke to get to. So for me, I will be using my chest line. Or this is for me. Yours is just try to measure the way I said it and then see, and so as to know how revealing you want the yoke to be. So I will be using 9 inches, my chest line. Yes, it's just fine. Then for a guide, we need a guide for the yoke. Then come to this midpoint, this line. We did 9 here, and here you can just do 7 to 7.5 or 8 inches is fine. This is just a guideline. Then we are drawing it into the armhole. So you need your curve, like a sweetheart neckline. Yes, is what we are drawing here. Can you see? Please, I said I will use my pencil for a while, then now I highlight it with my marker. So let me just highlight it with my marker so that we all can see it clearly. Please, you can make yours deeper, you can make it shorter, you know, it depends on what you want. Can you see? I think this is just perfect and sweet for me. So the next thing is to tightening. Yes, we need to tighten this. We call it over bust tightening. Yes, bust tightening. Yeah, we need to tighten it so that it's firm on our bust. So what you want to do is here you can do half inch, you can do 0.75. It depends on your measurements. If you are that busty, you can do 0.75. So I want to connect it with my curve or a straight ruler to the bust point, something like this. Can you see? Then this other side. Wow, it is coming out. We are altering this pattern gradually. Yes. then this other side too. Okay, so can you see? Okay guys, so let's determine the neck width before we go and do the cupped side. So you can your neckline can be round, can be scoop neckline, you know, but I want a V neckline. I'll be connecting it straight to this down part, but I want to go in by ½ inch. I don't want it to start at the center front. I want to go in by ½ inch from here. Just measure the ½ inch, can you see? Then connect. This V neckline is just sweet for me. Can you see? Let me just highlight it. So this is optional. Like I said, you can do a round neck, a scoop, any neckline of your choice, and then you can connect with this V. I connect straight to the center front. It does not really matter. This is my choice. So now let's do the cups area we have been waiting for. So the first thing you want to do there is to determine your bust radius. And how do you do that? You measure what you have from your bust point to your under bust. I have 3.5. This varies. It varies. It depends on your measurement. So this is my bust point, and this is my under bust. So you want to measure what you have from your bust point to your under bust. I have 3.5. So from this bust point here, from our bust span here, you want to measure the 3.5 to this side, to the center front here. Can you see? 3.5. Then also from here to the side, you want to measure the 3.5. But this other side, because our bust, you know, our bust is fuller at the side and the center, so you want to add ½ inch to it. Let me explain this one here, because this is what determines the cupped or the bustier. If your radius, your bust radius is 3 inches, you add ½ inch to it. If your bust radius is 3 inches, at this center you just measure the 3 inches. But at the side, you know, this is our side front, and this is the center front. So at the side front, you want to add ½ inch to whatsoever you have for your bust radius. Why? Because at this side here, at our side here, you notice that our bust is more fuller at the side than at the center. So you want to connect. After that, you connect it to your under bust. Can you see? To my under bust. Then this other one too, I will connect to my under bust. So can you see? So from here, I want to connect it to this, my neck. Can you see? You know, my neck is not starting from me. If you want to start from the center front, you just connect to center front. But mine is a 0.5 inch away from the center front. Can you see? So beautiful. Then here, you want to connect it to this armhole. Can you see? This is our, can you see how lovely our cup is? Let me just highlight it with my marker. Wow, so beautiful. So now let's go back to the back. For the back now, from here I just want to measure my 8 inches. There's no really big deal at the back. Can you see? So for the back, you can as well make yours go higher or still go lower, but it's okay for me at the chest line. Now for my neck depth, I also want to add a V at the back. Can you see? The highlight of the tutorial is at the front for the cupped bustier. So for this bustier, can you see the cupped bustier? The highlight is at the front. Can you see the back? So this automatically means you are going to be using a zipper. But if you don't want to use a zipper, you want to use as in loops at the back, that is another tutorial for another day, how to create our loops at the back. So now guys, the next thing now is for us to cut. So what I want to do is, let me just separate. So let me cut out all what we need first before we start. Or no, let's just do it once and for all. Can you see what I am doing? I want to close my bust dart first. Then I will now tape it down with my paper tape. So as you can see, we have some shifted lines there. Do not fret, it is normal. You can see that this side has shifted from this side. So what you want to do is you blend. Blend it up. Can you see? Then also this side too, I want to align it like this. So now let me start cutting. Please pardon me to cut out this yoke first. So that we don't get confused. Can you see how beautiful our yoke is? Now, let me cut all the cups. This other side too. So can you see? That is why it is good to label. This is C2, this is C1. Can you see? Then the yoke. Okay, let me make the front yoke. This is the neckline. Just have to write this is the armhole. So the armhole and green lines, that's the upper part. So now I've not cut out this side of a center of the side front side. And we see the front. See. And this is the yoke. So let me cut out the back, and I will now couple the pieces together for us to see. So this is the back, this is the back yoke, this is the armhole, this is the neckline. So I want to cut. Let me cut down the yoke. Can you see? This is our side back. This is the center back. This is the yoke. So now, can you see? So now for the style line, you can is now I'll leave that one to us to decide. Know what I mean by the style line, the structure of the boning. So you can we are going to cut out these dots. One joining together, there will be casing there with our boning. You can as well just do something like this. Yeah, just just destroy the pattern and couple it together. But mind you, the more you deconstruct, actually the more beautiful it will be, but the more work you will do. So let me just try to couple all the pieces together for us to see. Okay guys, so as you can see how beautiful our cupped bustier is looking. Can you see how lovely it is? So let me just say one or two things about the front pieces. You can leave it like this, this joining, and in case your bone is there, you can still go ahead and have a style line here. Can you see that you encase your bony there? You can you can still deconstruct this place too, but mind you, like I said earlier on, the more deconstruction you give your pattern, the more beautiful it will be. Yes, but the more the work. So this is just fine. You can just take this one to be F1, this to be F2, and this to be F3. You will cut it out, and then in case you're going in there, and you might not even cut it out. We have different ways of encasing our bony, and just encase your bony there. Then for the back, you can come here and do something like this. Just be creative with your bony. You are going to cut this dart out, join it together, and also attach your bone in there. Just do something creative. dear soulmate. So guys, we have come to the end of our drafting. Please practice makes perfect, and if my tutorial has been so helpful, kindly gives me a thumbs up. Bye for now.